Hey guys, I have here my JBL GO3 portable Bluetooth speaker, and today we want to remove the grill of this little speaker here so that we can see the driver and also the passive radiator that are behind the grill here. So we start out by removing the side panels here. I'm going to just use here a simple pocket knife, and I'm going to pry this loose. I'm just going to stick the knife under there, and then you carefully pry it up. And you sort of go around the entire perimeter, outside the perimeter, and you're going to see these little tabs here. See the first one there in the corner, and there's a couple of those spread all around. Let me speed this up a little bit here, since this takes like about a minute or two, so we don't want to wait all that time. And then eventually you're going to be able to pop off the entire plate here, and we're going to see the tabs that I was talking about on the outside. You also see the holes for those on the speaker. And then more in the center there is like one of these plastic dowels that sticks out there. So on here it's the opposite side the speaker, that's where you see the holes. And then there's going to be one little screw here. We're going to remove that in a minute. Now the opposite side does work in the same way. You just have to consider that you have this little loop here, which does stay in place when we remove this cover here. So it also has these tabs that you have to pry loose. So let me show this really quickly, and then you just slip this over the loop. And then you may actually have a different hardware revision of the speaker, and then you may not have these tabs that I have here on the outside. You may have more of those dowels here. See, that's on the right side? That's where you have the dowels, and those dowels are then glued in, so you kind of have to pop those open or pop those loose, and without trying to break them. So keep that in mind, that yours may work a little bit different. So now we have here the loop here, which we can also easily remove if we want to. There's just two screws here on the side. Now I mentioned earlier already this tiny phillips screw here on the side. So there's going to be two total, so one on each side. I'm just going to use your phillips screwdriver to remove this. And now we can already start to remove the grill a little bit. You want to start out with prying the bottom part first loose. That's the one that has those little feet here. So you push that out and then move it down, and then you can eventually see inside here. You see those two black tabs, and behind those black tabs, that's where you see those white tabs. So when you want to release those white tabs, those are responsible to hold this cover in the back in position. So you're just going to push those up a little bit, and then you can work your way around here and remove this plastic cover here. See, there's two tabs on the sides, and then on the long sides, and then one tab on the short side. So just slowly work your way around here. There's a total of 6 tabs that you have to remove. And now behind that cover, that's where you may find 4 more screws, also depending on the hardware model that you have. So in my case, we have here 1 screw in each corner. So we're going to take those out, and now is the time that we can just take off the cover. See, this is how this looks like, the grill, and then we can now have full access here to the speaker itself. We can completely see it without the grill. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, then write a message below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.